Okay, I'm here with Alex, and we just had our Sunday morning Starbucks run, and we're also going to go visit the USS LST-325, which is visiting Chattanooga right now, which is very cool. So Alex has a class project where he needs to interview me regarding 9/11, and so we thought we would combine the two into one video. So
yep.
Take it away, Alex.
Okay, so where were you when 9/11 happened?
Well, I had decided to take a hiatus from construction because I wanted to learn more about architecture, and I always wanted to, work in architecture. So I worked it out to where I could work with this firm called Toon Design Architecture, and I worked there for 5 years, and I think I had been working there for about 1.5 years, and I don't know, it's very surreal because most everybody can tell you like exactly what they were doing and where they were. And we were in a meeting, a project meeting, and I still have the vision burned into my head of the office manager coming in, just sort of in a panic, saying, plane struck the World Trade Center. And we were just all like, oh no, what in the world? And so there was a TV in the head architect's office. So we all went in his office and watched. And it wasn't long after that to when the second plane struck, and we were just all, you could just hear a pin drop. We were just awestruck. No one could believe it, And at that point, it was obvious that that it was terrorism, that we were under a terrorist attack. And so, the other thing I remember is when the office manager came in, she said, the World Trade Center's been struck by a plane, and Tony, your wife, called. And I was like, what? And you were just like, you were going to turn 2 that September 18th. And so your mom was real nervous, about where you were and all that, and whether we should go get you. And it seemed like a lot of parents wanted to go get their children because, they wanted to feel close to them and they were worried about them. So I know that's a long answer, but you can.
Well, that was a good answer.
You can shorten it in your written report or an essay. Is it an essay or a?
No, it's
just like an interview style.
A few questions.
You have some more questions you want to ask?
Yeah, but we'll do them later.
On the ship.
Yep.
I'm really excited about this. Seeing the ship. So let's go.
Okay.
supply below. We can carry enough food here to feed the crew for about 3 months. Usually 110 men, 9 officers. This is the main living compartment for the crew on the start of the ship. And the main mess deck right here.
And how many crew?
110 men, 9 officers.
Wow. So did they sleep in like hammocks? The old hammocks you see?
People watch television too much. We never slept in hammocks in the Navy since 1812.
Okay.
These were bunks.
Okay. You told me. Now that's cool. I'd like to get in there. Probably that thing's a lot strapped in better. Alex, they had zip ties in the 40s. Is that one of the 40mm cannons?
Very good.
All right, you're one of the crew?
Yeah, I'm one of the crew.
That's cool. We appreciate y'all bringing the ship
Hey,
here.
we like being here, and you guys invited us, so we came.
Hope y'all can come back next year or sometime.
Well, we try not to duplicate.
Oh, really?
5 years, yeah.
See, Alex, aren't you glad we came?
Yeah. It'll be at least another 5 years before you see us again.
Wow, we have to go to Indiana to see it.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Ahoy!
I'm trying to say hi to the guy in the red. I know.
They're currently in officers' country, and this is where the officers would live, work, and stay. Across from me is the wardroom. This is where they take their meals, plan their day, and basically have a living room. At the end of the passageway is the captain's main cabin. If you were to come aboard on ship's business, that's where he'd more than likely receive you. He also had a cabin above known as the sea cabin, and he could stay there underway.
It's a weird place for the phone.
Oh yeah, the captain's cabin. That's pretty cool. So they got to sleep back there. Air. Alex, did you call the chopper cab?
What?
Did you call the chopper cab? That's where you land right there.
Yeah.
fun. Good looking boat. A lot of history.
So we're here to continue the interview where we left off in the truck.
That was fun, right? Because we just finished our tour of the USS LST-325. That was pretty cool, wasn't it, Alex?
Yep.
So we're sorry for the background noise. Our neighbors mowing their grass, but we'll see if we can get through this okay.
Yep.
So Alex, what other questions did you have?
So, like, what was your initial reaction when you first saw what was happening?
Let's see. I think,
like, what thoughts were going through your head?
I mean, I honestly thought that it was an act of terrorism right off the bat. I didn't see how a plane of that size and, with the pilots that we have now and technology that we have now, that it could have just been an accident. So my initial response was, shock, just like everyone else's, in that, that to me it was obviously a terrorist attack. But,
Okay. And then, so why did these people, the terrorists, why did they do what they did?
I think, a lot of people have, different explanations for this, but for me it boils down to, they don't like our freedom. I mean, honestly, these people, if you look at their lifestyle, from a very early age, they're told what to wear, what to eat, where they're going to school, what they're, how to pray, when to pray. It's a never-ending control of their lives, and their culture controls their lives. And just look at your own life. I mean, even to this day, you're not told what to think, what to believe, right? Mm-hmm. Even to this day, you're deciding for yourself. I have shared with you about my beliefs, and I believe in God, and I kind of believe in a combination of science and religion. I believe that God created the universe through science, if you will, through that process. But I haven't ever, told you what to believe, right? I mean,
right.
You've been raised that way. You've been raised a free person. And I think when people look at our way of living and the fact that we are free people, it really just goes all over, it just really infuriates some cultures.
Right.
And so anyway, for me it's pretty simple, but you had all these other people, a lot of people have a lot of different explanations or theories or whatever, but for me it boils down to the hate of our culture and our society. And so
okay.
Is that about that's your interview? Well, I think it's really cool, Alex, that you've done this school project, and I wanted to roll it in with our visit to the LST-325, and I thought it would be kind of cool to do that. So thanks for doing that with me today. Nice.